Wow, this is great. This is just super. This is just super. I hope you were able to see the penetration that I got. But I tell you what, that shaft drove over halfway into that bull's body and probably stopped on the off shoulder on the other side. But it looks like I probably did do a double lung. I thought I was a tad high, but I think the penetration made all the difference. It just absolutely ruined his day. Okay, we are here with Gary Christensen of Pro-Tracker, and I'm going to let Gary tell you a little bit about this forward of center sleeve that I have just used, and a little bit about the history of Pro-Tracker. Gary?
All right. Hey, thank you, Ron. All right, well, I'm just glad to be here today. You know, we've had fun. Ron and myself have been out on a nice elk hunt here on the Pro-Tracker, proving grounds, and took this nice bull. Nice bull. Everything worked out good. Good hard shot. Came right in. Took a while for him to turn, so it was a really good opportunity to put that arrow to work.
Yes.
And a little bit about what we've got set up here. You know, Ron shoots a recurve, and this is the first hunt I've ever seen or even been with anybody that shot a recurve.
Oh, wow.
And I was very, very impressed.
Well, great.
I mean, the accuracy, the impact, you've got to have everything kind of work together.
Yes.
And in archery, you've got to have weight to your arrows.
Oh my gosh, yes.
If you don't, you're not going to get the penetration.
Yes, I'm a firm believer in FOC.
And Pro-Tracker actually developed a sleeve. Now, if you look on the front of this arrow, this black sleeve, it's a 100 grain sleeve. It'll slide over the shaft of any arrow, and any broadhead will attach to that arrow, because on the front of this, you can still screw into your insert.
Yes, yes.
Now, the bad boys are made out of aircraft aluminum, and they come in 100, 125, 150, 200, 250, 300.
Perfect.
Depending on what type of game.
Yep.
Now today we're shooting elk. This recurve, phenomenal. The penetration, you can see the blood.
Yes.
And how far do you think he runs, Ron?
He traveled, he was dead on his feet, but he went maybe 60, 65 yards.
Yeah. Not very far.
Nope.
Not very far. And when he hit, that arrow was just thump.
Yes.
Good hard hit. And that's what you want. You want a good ethical hit.
Yes.
You don't want the animal to suffer.
Yes.
And you want it to be able to find and recover it quickly.
Exactly. One of the things that I'd like to add about Gary's setup is the ease of these sleeves. I've always been a heavy proponent of a lot of FOC. And those of you that have followed bent bow for quite a while know I'm a heavy advocate for a lot of forward of center. It's a big deal, and it's time consuming to put all the threaded inserts to get 100 grains behind your insert that your broadhead attaches to inside the shaft, glue it properly, all that. It's time consuming. With Gary's deal, you put your insert in, you glue your insert in, you slide whatever grain weight sleeve of one of these bad boys over the shaft, just like an outsert, and then you screw your broadhead on. It don't get no easier than that. I have tested these myself. I've been blown away with the penetration. Of course, the best test in the world is on a big critter, and elk don't come much tougher. Okay, I just want to show you guys what I'm videoing right here. This is the actual entrance hole on the side that the arrow entered the bull. And for any of you naysayers out there that don't know anything about FOC, I'm going to change around to the opposite side and show you that it's a complete penetration on a bull elk. We have actually broken a rib coming out. Guys, I don't know how many of you hunt elk very often, but these are tough critters, and to be able to penetrate with a fairly lightweight recurve bow to this degree, break a rib on the off side coming out, full penetration, it don't get much better than that. With proper FOC like this, I'm telling you guys, these bad boys are a game changer. The ease of putting these things on, they do not change the impact of these arrows at all. I mean, I shoot them just like I normally shoot. I'm totally blown away with the setup.
Oh, great,
Yeah.
great. Yeah, they performed. We've done our testing. You know, we're fortunate to have an area that we test on live animals.
Okay.
And one thing is we have plenty of elk meat to eat after.
Yes.
So we know we test them. The bad boys work.
Yes.
The
They
bad
work.
boys work.
The bad boys work. Bad boys work.